Alright, hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to another video. So in today's video we're going to be going over the Feng 82 and checking out the build with double tap and all the regular build options we go through when we do our gameplay. So let's hop into the build now. Okay, so this is the build I'm going to be running. Feel free to take a screenshot. So quick breakdown of it. Basically we're going for the suppressor for extra salvage, the long barrel to get some damage range. You could probably throw reinforced here if you're unsure. Range of foregrip for movement, as well as obviously some of the recoil control, extended mag as we always do, and then kind of skipping over some of the other bits. Recoil spring. I don't really think rapid fire is super worth it on this build because of the lack of increase to the fire rate. We go from 461 to 484, so it's not a huge increase like you might see on other weapons. So we're going to keep with what we've got now to try and balance out some of the recoil challenges with double tap. And yeah, that's the build we're going to be running for this video. Let's hop into the gameplay. Okay, so this is round one. We're going to check out the damage and everything. I honestly haven't had too much chance to check out a lot of the new weapons, as I kind of mentioned before. But the Feng, when it was released, was a very big favorite of mine with this season. So I'm glad to see that the gun is still doing quite well, and that double tap is obviously going to benefit it quite a lot. No real shock there, but yeah, so far we're doing pretty good damage. I believe it was about 36 to the body and 192 to the head for critical. So the Feng honestly is a very, very strong gun. It has a lot of firepower. The fire rate is actually pretty good for what you're getting. The recoil control is amazing. Again, I think this was season 2 that this came out. So during that season, we got a lot of very good recoil control weapons and a lot of high, I'd say high firepower. So let's check out, yeah, so 38 to the body and 195 to the head. So that's what it looks like when we're at default. What we're going to do is we're going to grind up some points and go grab double tap and the rest of the formula we normally do for these videos. So I'll see you guys in a second when we get all that. Alright, we got the gun in rarity 1 and obviously with double tap. I'm going to back ourselves up into a corner apparently. That's the smart move. And we're going to quickly test it out. So you can see 114 to the body now and about almost very close to 300 to the head. 292 to be exact. Pretty good overall, I would say. Pretty good damage early on. The gun can easily carry through this round, you can see here. And the fire rate feels really good to control. No real issues really on that front. And the damage we're outputting is very, very high. And again, the recoil control is just honestly incredible on this kind of weapon, especially with the fire rate. I think the recoil springs are really going to be helping with that. But in general, the Feng had very, very good recoil control. So we're getting a good look at this. And obviously we can go pack a punch pretty shortly here. So I'll go quickly grab that for you guys. And we'll kind of test the gun out and see where we're at with that then. Okay, PAP 1. Here we go. Pretty nice camo overall, I would say. Definitely, again, this map has some really great Pack-a-Punch camos. So, we're doing really high damage now, 585 to the head, which is genuinely a very big jump from where we were just at, which is nice to see. And about 228 to the body. So overall, we're still doing very, very good damage. And again, the fire rate is a little bit better, and the recoil is just so easy to control. Genuinely, probably one of the more fun weapons to use so far, especially with double tap. I definitely recommend giving this gun a try if you guys haven't already. And obviously, if you have, you'll have to let me know if you have any guns you want to see me try in the comments below. So yeah, this is PAP 1. This is all the kind of easy firepower we can get from it, all the easy buffs, especially at round 8. Obviously, we're going to be just absolutely tearing through all the zombies at the moment. And then hopefully when we get to the Elite Disciple, it'll be just as easy with some of the most recent weapons we've been using. Honestly, it's been a breeze against that particular Elite, so it's not been too bad. This is honestly just as easy. You can see we're just getting through it. And the ammo, by the way, is incredibly good. I mean, we are able to really just hold down left mouse button here and grind through every round at the moment and not really have any ammo concerns. To be fair, double tap normally presents issues with ammo. This really isn't the case with this weapon because of the sheer amount of ammo we get. And again, that firepower really adding to it. So that's PAP 1. Let's jump forward a little bit and go grab PAP 2. Okay, PAP 2. So honestly, so far these rounds have been very, very easy. Not much of an issue whatsoever. And here are the damage numbers. So 1.5k to the head. It's already a lot, to be fair, for just PAP 2 at blue tier. So we're doing quite a lot already. And I believe it was about, yeah, 600 to the body. So some pretty big increases to these damage numbers in fairness, but kind of shows that this gun might scale pretty high, I would imagine, especially once we start picking on things like double tap and, you know, a bunch of other perks as well to really buff up the weapon. And obviously with ammo mods. But yeah, so this is a good little look at the weapon in its current form. You can see we haven't even taken Jug yet. We can just hold down this left mouse button. Let's keep it moving a second. There we go. Cool. It's a little bit spooky there, to be fair. The reload is probably the worst part, but that's just because we've taken such a big extended mag, in fairness. And there we go. Cool. So that's that round practically just cleared in about a minute. Really not bad at all. So I'm going to go and get PAP 3 and kind of purple tier and keep grinding up. And I'll see you guys in a moment. So we're going to get a good look what it's like against an elite here. Honestly, I'm expecting it to be pretty damn good. You see we're just absolutely annihilating a horde at the moment. With this much ammo and with the fire rate, recoil, stability, everything that we're kind of getting, there really isn't many drawbacks to using this weapon at the moment. You can see we are just shredding through the health. I'm gonna have to nade here just to keep myself alive. I was kind of hoping for a max ammo there, to be fair. We have been sort of shredding through some of the ammo, but in fairness, it's kind of expected with the double tap and also just in general. But we've been managing it, I'd say, pretty well. Okay, I kind of want to wait for insta-kill to go away. I don't want to skew this too much. I also don't want to get my arse beat by the disciple as I wait. But it should be good. About to run out. There we go. Cool. Alright, so we can check it, and there you go. Pretty good. And you can see we have purple tier on the weapon as well, as I've kind of been naturally trying to progress. So we are doing some pretty good damage, but I'll show you guys more of that in a minute when we get to PAP 3, but before I just show off a disciple fight real quick. Okay, I'm going to grab PAP 3 really quick. Pretty simple climb up towards those points. So 1.8 to the body, and then let's have a look. See how much we're going to do to the... I'm going to pop Aether just to get an easy kill here. Okay, too many easy kills. 4.6 to the head. So really good critical already. We're not even at legendary tier yet, nor have we got Deadshot. Or Jug, for that matter. And we're just able to hold down left click here, and we are going to insta-kill pretty much everything because of the way we've managed to scale up very, very quickly. A bit of a risk, again, without taking Jug, but here we are. And there we go. We are practically going to clear every wave very, very quickly. We somehow have a crawler. And nice. Yeah, so that's the round. That is PAP 3. It's very, very strong. I think, honestly, I'm super enjoying this weapon. It's obviously not got the craziest fire rate, but it's definitely an easy buff with double tap. I mean, every weapon at the moment is getting buffed by double tap. So it's been, I think so far, a general increase in the quality of the weapon. So definitely very good. And again, such high damage. I can only imagine what it's going to do when we have legendary and double tap. So I'll see you guys in the moment when we have that. Yeah, this is what you can expect from PAP 3 and purple tier. Okay, we have obviously PAP 3 legendary. So we're doing, have a look. 2.4 to the body and 6.2 to the head now, so I'd say pretty good overall. We're going to absolutely shred that poor Doppelgast, man. Honestly, it's a really good look when you can play against a Doppel and an Amalgam, because on other maps, they are going to be very, very common. So the fact that this weapon is able to shred through, you know, a Doppel, probably a Mimic, and even probably an Amalgam very, very easily, it's super good look so far. Again, I think the damage output of this weapon has been incredible. And again, the recoil is so nice. The movement is another thing as well. Like, being able to have pretty decent movement speed with this weapon, I think because of Ranger and some of the other little buffs here and there, it's honestly been very, very easy. But yeah, that was a good little look at legendary tier. I do want to go grab all the perks and show you guys that real quick. So let me go grab that, and then I will see you guys in a second. Okay, very quickly went and grabbed every perk I kind of want to showcase and test out. Let's take a look. So still 2.4 to the body, obviously, and about 7.3, I believe, to the head. Let's take another look. About 7.2 to the head. So very, very nice critical damage overall, to be fair, especially for a gun that does this much damage. Like, again, the firepower of it is very, very nice. It's very consistent. The rate of fire obviously being pretty good as well. So we do have, I think, a disciple behind me. Let's take a look. So disciples can be a little bit frustrating because of the armor they have, but there we go. So we cleared that pretty quickly. Obviously had to rely a little bit on Aether there to keep us alive, but we are in kind of a bit of a dangerous room to kind of grind in, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, overall, really not bad. Again, we are just clearing everything very, very quickly. I'm really happy with this weapon. I could definitely see myself using this in other boss fights myself, like even when I'm not recording, just running around and using this. Again, a very nice amount of damage, a very clean amount of, again, the fire rate's very high. Just everything about this gun so far has been very, very good. Just overall very consistent. So I'm going to keep trying it out, obviously. We're going to go towards Exfil. But I might even leave it a little bit, try and build up some points to try and get through the new event that's out. So I'll see you guys in a second then when we do eventually go towards Exfil. Alright, so we're going to Exfil. Round 41. A little bit different from the normal formula, but I wanted to try and get the, I think it's like 100,000 almost. Yeah, like you can see how many essence we need to try and exfil with. I'm hoping to be able to do that now. But we'll see how difficult this is. Obviously, it's a little bit more of a challenge than what we normally do. I think we normally do about round, I think it's like 31 or so. So about a 10 round difference. You can just see like the good amount of damage we're doing. Obviously with the Shadow Rift augment as well, we're going to be doing even more, which is really, really nice. I did take a monkey bomb as well, which honestly I very rarely ever see anymore, so I had to pick it up when I saw the chance to. The damage is obviously falling off just a little bit in comparison to normal, but I would still say it's up there for the kind of round count we're on. So I'm definitely still very, very happy with it. I've also been using the equipment, so trying to get some of the boosts from, I think it's the speed cola one I'm running. Obviously we are probably going to fail the exfil, I won't lie. Which would be a little bit disappointing, but we'll see. If we Okay, so hopefully that will be good. There we go. Cool. But cool. Yeah, overall, I really enjoyed the Feng. I think it's a really fun gun to use. I think it's, honestly, I think high mobility, really good recoil control, really high firepower. And you saw at the end there, we only had to pop the, mutant injector so that we could try and just clear the last few. Probably didn't even really need to. But these are the final stats we're going to be running. You'll have to let me know what you thought of the gun down in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, do other YouTube stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, guys.